Is it possible to beat Plants vs Zombies Hard Mode with only 2 columns? Since many YouTubers had played the game with only 1 column in vanilla, I'm gonna play the Hard Mode, a kaizo, using 2 columns. And there are 2 because using only 1 is directly impossible, and later you'll see why. With no more to add, let's start.
Good day to y'all, Croinians.
I started nervous, because if you played PvZ Hard Mode, will know in this mod zombies come in a larger amount from start, and the flag zombie is a faster buckethead. What in level 1-1 meant if 2 shooters couldn't defend the lawnmower until final wave, it was gonna be impossible and the challenge would end too soon. But it wasn't so, and I won at first. Level 1-2 is the same, but with 3 lanes instead of 1. And though we've got some flour, the best idea is just use skyfalling sands to plant 2 shooter columns in order to survive until final wave. We have not the shovel yet, and when that wave comes, let the flag zombie power on the lawnmower. In 1-3 we meet conehead zombies, but though they're taller, the double shooters column is still big enough to survive until final wave. And if you have problems, just use the cherry. 1-4 is the same, but with the 5 lanes of garden, and you can also use walnut to stop some zombie. And at the end of this level we unlock the shovel that we will use to remove plants we don't need, or that we have to replace by others, or to scare influencers. The following level is the walnut bowling minigame, where we'll play normal, except we can't use the 3rd column, but it don't actually matter. And after winning, we get one of our main plants during the challenge, potato mine. You'll see why soon. Level 1-6, and here we meet the zombie that's gonna cause the most of problems in the dare, Paul Walter, where he jumps a plant, and to us with only 2 columns, it's basically he jumping the half of our defense. 2 shooters beat 1, but if 2 come in the same lane, you won't have to use the cherry. The good news is that potato mine will help against some waves, because he now has a 3-4-3 range. Okay, level 1-7 is the first taste of how hard this challenge really is, just because now there are 2 flags. We use some flowers to make sun at start, and bit a bit replace them with 1 column of shooters and 1 of snow peas in order to defeat zombie waves. Where snow pea makes zombies go slower, and he with a shooter ends the first waves with no many problems. But all changes when you arrive the first flag, cause zombies start to appear in larger amounts, including pole vaulters. They took slowly all my lawnmowers, and the soil creates graves too, that will generate zombies in the final wave, one I'll not be able to defeat even in my dreams. Insta-kills aren't enough to fight so many zombies, blame their cost and loading time. So I lost twice, but at 3rd I achieved arriving final wave with my 5 lawnmowers. 1-8 is a joke, cause there's only 1 flag, and placing 2 columns of snow peas is enough to beat all the buckethead zombies that come. Use instas if the waves are big. I thought 1-9 would be another nightmare as 1-7, but no, cause Repeater helps Snoopy very better than P-Shooter, cause Repeater is twice stronger. And with Chomper, Walnut, Cherry and Potato Mine for distresses, it's a walking. In 110, it's mainly use the column of Snoopys and Repeaters and be lucky to get enough instas to distresses. But winning, losing no lone movers, it's still easy.
Night. The real I always come back.
Well, in 2-1 there's only one flag, so farming sand with some flowers and using puffshooms against the first zombies is enough to defend at start. Also, zombies start to give sun sometimes when die, useful knowing we can't generate 2 sun with so little space. So we can use cherries and potato mines against the biggest waves, and Chomper against the newspaper. There's no choice. In 2-2 newspapers don't come, but there are 2 flags and gravestones that don't matter because they're in other columns. We farm sun as level 2-1, but defend with Snoopys in the first column for zombies to take more time in walking and win time to throw more cherries. Use Walnut to let zombies get together and beat them with less instas and sun. Was easy. Ending with no lone movers, who cares? We obtain Fumshum, the night level scary cause in this mod he damages all zombies in his lane. In 2-3 we'll use it to defeat basic and conehead zombies, and we'll only have to worry on screen door bucketheads. One will defeat with insta-kills, and having only one flag is a joke. In 2-4 we face screen doors, bucketheads, and pole vaulter zombies. Being careful using instants, I won, though it took more time than I expected. 2-5 is the Waka Zombie minigame that don't changes because we don't need plants. 2-6 presents Giga Football Zombie, who has the same health points a Gargantuar has. This means he will be able to survive one entire explosion. But fortunately, we've got Hypnoshum in order to make him to defend a lane, though hypnotizing the newspaper is a bigger priority because he's stronger. Or plant a Chomper. 2-7 has 2 flags, but screen door buckethead comes instead newspaper, so Chomper is not mandatory. Anyway, I used it for its fast reload. Now let's go to 8, whose main zombie is Michael Jackson, who invokes extra zombies all time. Put Fumshums in all the first column and freeze dancing zombie with ice shum to get time in order to Fumshum beat them. If they go too near to house, use a Kabloom. Okay, in 2-9 we do the same though adding Doomshum. He makes a crater, so be meticulous with him. In my first try, I was humiliated. At the second try, I lost almost all my lone movers but won. 2-10 is easy due they give you the plants in a conveyor belt. So you have Fumshums, Hypnoshums, Doomshums and Iceshums. But try not to use too many Doomshums for obvious reasons. GG if the conveyor belt gets full of gravebusters, cause gravestones are in other columns. Fortunately, it actually don't happen. You'll always have some plants to defend.
Pool. I want to make a party there.
This zone surprised me in many ways. Levels 3-1 and 3-2 were very easy thanks Snoopy. Even 3-2 with newspapers and football zombies was fun. And 3-3 is even easier thanks 3-Peter that covers 3 lines, saving space and helping Snoopy. Then let's go to the next level that
Do not want!
Okay, level 3-4. I'll be fast. This level is a heck because it's got 3 flags and the zombies that come include bucket heads, pole vaulters, snorkels and newspapers. This mix is completely insane. Though common coneheads and buckethead zombies are destroyed by Snowpies and 3-Peters, it's useless if newspaper needs a chomper, snorkel needs walnuts, and pole vaulters use other zombies as shields to jump my plants. Tried to apply a loophole because I never said the 2 columns had to be the 2 left columns, and then I used the first and 4 instead in order to pole vaulters do their jump a bit sooner and peas have more time to defeat them. The trouble is that after the second flag, the game sends so many zombies that will smash all lanes. The water lawnmowers are almost useless too. It's only mercy why the gravestones don't invoke zombies at the final wave. I think the only way to win is placing plants as UC and insta-kills to fight waves that pea-shooters can't. The trouble is, all that's gonna leave you with no sun unless zombies throw sun all time. But even though, that doesn't fix the slow reload of instas. To be clear, see the try I was nearest to win. I'll have to skip this level. I think it's possible, but we'll need an insane amount of choice and luck, and I don't wanna stay here during 1,000 years. Eric, you scammer! It's the second challenge where you'll skip a level. Boo, boo, boo. Well, after skipping level 3-4, because I'm not gonna lose like Dallas Review all time, the next level is 3-5, where cherries will be the main plant. We'll make zombies get together, especially with nuts, and then we'll throw cherries on them. The conveyor belt gives a lot, so the level completes itself. Now we can buy the strongest plant for the next 4 levels, Gatling Pea. In 3-6, 3-7, 3-8 and 3-9 we'll plant 2 in every grass lane and 1 in both water lanes, and they'll humiliate all the zombies that come. And if there are a lot of zombies in one lane, we'll throw a jalapeno. In 3-8 we may have to use insta-kills if various come in the same lane, but it's acceptable. And in 3-9 we'll use tall nut in the pool to stop them. In 3-10 we'll need luck to be able to enforce this formation. 2 torchwoods in lanes 1 and 6, 2 3-Peters in lanes 2 and 5, and 1 3-Peter and a tall nut in both water lanes. Double torchwood, it's because in this mod you need double torchwood to make fire piece, but they are so free zombies, so we can fight zombies without using so many jalapenos or squashes and only use them for distresses. So we complete pool.
4. Prepare because we'll go out of here soon.
In levels 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4 and 4-6, you just have to place double column of fume shums as in nighttime. Instants against flag zombies, cactus against balloons in 4-3 and blowers against balloons and dolphins in 4-4. A part of instants against miners in 4-6. And from 4-7 to 4-10, use 2 starfruit columns. And respect for level 4-5, there's no science, because it's still easy. It looks like a joke, but yes, I could make a summary of one scenario in a paragraph. And if y'all ask about Jack in the Box zombie, well, he's a scammer.
Roof. Welcome to Hike.
Well, after the scam that folk was, especially from Jack in the Box zombie, a scammer worse than Donald Trump, the next and last zone is Roof. And we've got a trouble. Yes, we start 5-1 with 5 columns of flower pots. I'll obviously remove the 3 right columns as soon I can and only use the 2 left columns, waiting for Erky not to come to say I cheat. The main plant will be cabbage pole. When a bungee zombie comes in a tile with only a flower pot, plant a pushroom but yesterday, because bungee is instantaneous and will leave you with 1 tile less if he takes the flower pot. In 5-2 the start is almost the same, though now there are only 4 columns and not 5. But the price was that the first zombie was a pole vaulter. A squash saved us. You must have both roof cleaners for final waves. As for the level itself, the main plant is starfruit. Though the roof slope make them useless at distance, if you have a lot attacking zombies and they're close to them, stars will beat them up, especially against pole vaulters. At end, I lost my roof cleaners and had to use a cherry. Look this chaos, but I won. In 5-3 we meet ladder zombies and can take advantage of their visit to do this. Starfruits in pumpkins, and they destroy all the zombies that come. Though I lost a roof cleaner in the final flag, but it doesn't matter. Level 5-4. Oh no bro, that level has come. Nah, other con. Using the same strat but with gloomshomes is enough to win. Just ensure ladder zombies don't ladder the first column. Level 5-5. Just remove chompers when are eating and replace them with others if you wanna defeat zombies soon. And you can do this in the flag waves. What? Erased ones and others not? Well, in 5-6 and 5-7 we'll use the 4th and 5th columns to use the starfruits tactic again. Gravestones could be a trouble, but there's a trick. If white daisies, graves won't appear. And in 5-7 plant 2 umbrella leaves to avoid catapults and bungee zombies to annoy. And in 5-8 we'll use only insta-kills plus ice room to fight the zombies and gargantuars that will come all the time. It's hard but possible. So I think you can imagine what comes next. 5-9 is the second nightmare. Like 3-4, this has 3 flags, too many waves, and several of the strongest ones. Gargantuar, the now not so scammer, the spider, the car, and the ladderer. The instance only strategy does not longer work because the level is longer, so we now have to use melon pole, 2 umbrella leaves, and a ton of ishrooms, jalapenos, squashes, and hypnoshrooms. In my best try I used blower, but hypnoshroom is better, trust me. At start you'll be able to defend well, but what happens is the same that in 3-4. After the second flag, hundreds of zombies will come from every wave, and replace melons and throwing instants will make you go broke as fuck. I arrived to the final wave and lost. You need a high level of luck and no mistakes. And I forgot to mention it in 3-4, but if they ask, hey, air, and save states? Well, the trick doesn't work here. I can't use them. So if something goes wrong, I'll have to start from zero again. So yeah, we're gonna skip. Eric, you scammer! You're gonna skip a level again! Boo, 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 boo! I'm gonna unsubscribe and dislike! Didn't you unsubscribe and dislike it the other day? That's a bad omen. Well, after that chaos, let's go the last level, 510, Zombo's Fight. A joke because Jalapeno freezes, and the challenge finished. I hope you've liked the video because it took a lot of time. Like if it's that, share with your friends, comment what do you think, and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'm Eric, and see you all in a future video.